think it might be nearly bedtime.
Oh.
Shall I read you a story?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, in a story, within a story, in a book, in a library, there lived a librarian called Brian. Brian loved books. At least he used to. He used to know exactly where every book in his library was kept. He'd read most of them himself. But the only book he read now was that funny-looking grey one he kept on his desk. And even then, he didn't seem to be taking anything in. Fewer and fewer people were visiting the library. And with less and less to do, Brian began less and less to care. King Lear. Learn little Rhyme. Seymour seas. Seymour saw a stream. Seymour saw a sailboat.
Morning, Brian. Look, I was wondering if I should put these in classics or in foreign literature. Shh. But Brian, there's nobody here. Listen, I was really sorry to hear about you.
Wines of Slovenia, judo for vegetarians, Sylvia, the little smug princess. Oh, whatever. If Brian was out of sorts, then the books were all over the place.
Dollface! What's going on? Where are we?
A firm, commanding voice pierced the silence. Could those words be meant for my ears?
I'm Clifford. Clifford Hangers. And you can call me Cliff. And you are?
I'm Margaret, darling.
Oh, okay, Miss Darling. So, what's the lowdown?
Oh no, not Margaret, darling, just Margaret, darling. Historical romance.
Hey, lady, no need to be hysterical.
Historical.
We just gotta ask the right questions. Now, where are we? What's going on?
Well, isn't it mysterious? We're surrounded by
Maybe I can be of some practical assistance.
All right, so who's the wise guy?
I'm Derek, DIY.
D.I. who?
Do it yourself. I'm a manual. Now then, let's take this one step at a time, shall we? First we lay the foundations, and then we build from the ground up. So, step one, establish an appropriate location.
What, you mean work out where we are?
Yeah.
If I knew where we were, would I be asking where we are?
Reference.
Excuse me?
Reference. 1. Mention, suggestion, indication.
What's she talking about?
Reference. 2. Orientation, position, situation, location.
Okay, miss. Hold your fire. Reference. I got it. We're in the reference section. Right. No! Not right. That ain't right. What are we doing in the reference section? Ah, jeez. I can't think straight. All I got is questions. Questions.
Question, query, inquiry, interrogation.
All right,
Request.
enough already. Don't rub it in. She doesn't let up, huh?
No.
Who is this dame?
Theophorus.
Thea who?
Theophorus.
Oh. That's not like a brontosaurus, is it?
Theophorus. Vocabulary, phrase book, word list.
Okay, Miss List. Good to meet you. Now let's not panic here, fellas. We gotta be strong.
Gold is tried by fire, brave men by adversity.
Yeah, like I was saying.
Courage leads to heaven, fear to death.
Anyone? Yeah, sorry, pal. Yeah, I ain't quite following you. And what's your name?
Philip, philosophy.
Philosophy.
Philosophy, deep, baffling, weird.
It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult.
Hey, pal, we got enough troubles here already without all this crazy talk.
Crazy, batty, bonkers,
The children of the nation in the midst of
Okay, out there.
prosperity.
2 pennies
Oh, but-
shorter.
Brian? Listen, we were really sorry to hear about your loss. Your brother. David, wasn't it? Must have been quite a shock. Well, if you ever want to talk about it.
Oh, I got it!
I wonder if it would be possible to keep the noise down. I find myself singularly misplaced, and I need some tranquility in which to reflect.
Hey! Can you speak English, pal?
My good fellow, speaking to you as a complete Oxford English dictionary, I hardly feel obliged to answer such a question. My question to you, however, is just what do you think you are doing on my shelf?
Look, Mr. Dictionary. Can I call you Dickie?
You most certainly may not. Richard to my close acquaintances.
No, Richie, baby. I don't like your tone.
Indeed. Doesn't like my tone. I hardly think your vulgar tone appropriate for addressing somebody of my importance. Dear me, what is the world coming to? When a volume of weight and seriousness is forced to associate with the criminal classes. Something is wrong here. I feel as though I don't belong here. In vain I search the shelf for others like myself, but I can see none of my kind. In times gone by I was respectfully consulted, but now you see how I am laughed at and insulted. The sorrow of a solitary dictionary can scarcely be defined.
Has anyone idea what this head case is talking
He
about?
sounds so terribly lonely.
Really? I can't imagine why.
They ought to show more deference. I am a major book of reference. Once I was reflected, but now I am rejected and openly reviled. In this world of topsy-turvy and confusion, there is one inescapable conclusion. Such ill-assorted books as we, it seems to me, can only be misfiled, disarranged, and so disordered. Misfiled, far misplaced and miscompiled. Misfiled, sublime stand side by side, disordered. It would seem that we have been misfiled. Military biography is just a geography and glory mysteries from upon ancient history. And I can only speculate why it's a perilous proximity to crime.
Okay. So, we've been filed in the wrong place.
You've been filed in the wrong place, as I pointed out already. This is my shelf.
Misfiled. But why?
Well, presumably an error by the person responsible for the file.
Brian!
Brian. Oh, Brian. Something has changed in him. Dark clouds gather in his soul. What was that about him losing his brother? I don't know why he doesn't just go and look for him.
Oh, yeah, but Marge, I don't...
Brian. Oh, Brian. He will prevail against the darkness, struggle on towards the light, put us all to right.
The days passed, but Brian wasn't putting anything to rights. But then, one day,
Look, Brian, we got a letter.
amazing, a letter. No one ever gets letters anymore. No one comes to libraries. No one gets letters. So, a letter to the library. It's a double whammy.
Dear sir, it has come to the attention of Barkington Local Authority that the Tidswell Road Public Library has suffered an 83% decrease in borrowing rates over the last 18 months.
Yeah, well, if they don't